We have been talking a great deal in the last little while about the amazing people at the Niagara Children's Center because earlier in the week we were there for the kickoff for the Help Kids Shine campaign. Yesterday we talked to Oksana about what we're hoping to get across to people over the next month or so, talking about what is out there that's available that a lot of people may not know. And this morning we're going to talk to somebody who knows only too well what the Children's Center can do and has done. Kate Wiley is mom to Aaron Wiley, and Aaron is one of the amazing ambassadors this year at the Niagara Children's Center, and Kate joins us this morning. Hi, Kate. Good morning.
Good morning, Tim.
Tell us a little bit about Aaron and how this all happened for you.
Well, Aaron is 3.5 years old, and he started attending the Children's Center when he was just over 1 year old. He has a disorder called polymicrogyria, which looks like cerebral palsy, where he doesn't have full use of his left side of his body.
Right.
So we started going to the Children's Center. I referred Aaron when I noticed he wasn't using his left arm. And we started going there and got a whole team to help us with physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. And then from there we went to swimming, and we're going to do baseball this summer. So he's been involved in a lot of the programs there.
Tell me a little bit about how you got to the Children's Center, because you were at MAC, right? You were at McMaster.
Yes. So I started bringing up my concerns to my family doctor, and he, his first response was to start referring us to MAC, which the wait for a neurologist at MAC was unbelievably long. So we started by going to other doctors, other specialists to just rule out other problems while we were waiting for neurology. And my daughter, I have two other children, my middle daughter had gone to the Children's Center for speech, and I remembered that remember seeing other kids there that were there for just beyond just speech. And I thought, well, while we're waiting for all this stuff at MAC, why don't I self-refer Aaron and see what happens there? And once we hit the Children's Center, we were up and running with a whole team, and it was just such a different experience than waiting and waiting and waiting for each doctor and re-explaining his story. Once we told our story once at the Children's Center, we didn't have to tell it again, and it was just an amazing experience.
And that was right from the first assessment, right? Because they realized that in a lot of cases, it isn't just one thing. You need a team to work, and that team is right there.
Yeah, we saw one person for an assessment, and right away she's like, well, you're going to need the team approach. So you'll need all three therapists, the speech, occupational physio, and you're going to need to see our physiatrist, Dr. Stacy. And right away she was setting up those appointments. And it was almost, I look back and think, wow, that was so overwhelming, but it was so appreciated that we didn't really care that it was overwhelming.
Tell me about Aaron right now.
Well, he's running like crazy. He is so fast now. He, for someone who couldn't walk, never crawled, he started with a walker, and he took off from that walker one day and just left it behind him. He does wear orthotic supports, which the Children's Center helped us get, but he's motoring. So we're still working on jumping and stepping. And then we work with our occupational therapist every week to get the fine motor in his left hand, and he's doing more and more every single day. And then he starts school in September, and the Children's Center, thanks to them, I feel like, okay, we can do this. We can go to school. They've helped us liaise with the school board. They've done all the paperwork for us to get him to school, to get the support, hopefully get some EA support. So that's where we're at, and he's very excited to join his siblings at school. So.
What a wonderful story. This is exactly what it's all about. Kate, thanks so much for being with me this morning and sharing that.